Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. Today's podcast, you'll be listening to half of the stream, which was put on Twitch on last Sunday. That's because we had some audio issues in the first half. I had some audio issues. I messed up a little bit. And so you are only going to be listening to the second half of the stream. So we appreciate that you are missing an hour's content. But rest assured, next stream, you will have the whole stream in podcast format. Because we will not mess up the audio. I will not mess up the audio. Ristov is not to blame at all. It's my fault. We hope you enjoy the second half of the stream where we have crispy, clear audio, which is all fine and dandy. So yeah, enjoy, and thank you so much for your support so far. I'll see you in the stream. Hopefully my mic sounds a lot better now. If it sounded like shit this whole time, well, I think we might just have to, hey, how about this? I've got an idea. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's so lovely to see you all. This is the beginning of the stream, just for the sake of audio.
Re-record the whole thing from halfway through.
Yeah, so this episode is going to be about half the length, audibly. So you guys who've been watching with that, that Krispy Kreme webcam audio, you are obviously getting a little bit of extra content for our OnlyFans subscribers. Oh God, I'm so good at on the spot banter. Fuck me.
I think for a minute when you said OnlyFans subscribers, I was like, oh, is that something that you've set up?
Yeah, tell me between OnlyFans. It's great. No, what I was thinking is, when people are like, for the Patreon viewers, you get extra content with, I don't know, I put an American accent on, but extra content from the podcast. You get an extra bit of it. But obviously we can't upload audio with just like the Logitech mic. I thought it sounded regular. Oh, well, that's promising.
It's probably better than the mic I'm using, to be fair.
No, your mic's fine.
Particularly fancy mic, so we probably sounded the same. Like now, you'll sound too good. You'll sound too.
Yeah, quality just jumps. But no, we'll take a look at the VOD, won't we? So we'll see what the VOD sounds like, and if it's all right, then maybe.
Apparently, you sounded regular.
Oh, it's some regular, baby. If you watch Cold One, subscribe to the Patreon, you get to see Jazz. Great. Oh, Cold Ones. Yeah, that's Australian guys, right? I remember. Haven't watched it, but I'm pretty sure actually. I think I watched a little clip of it, and I think they have like the butterfly girl in the background for it. Yeah, it's the Australian guys. It's like he's the guy. He's in lots of like videos of, was that Filthy Frank or not Filthy Frank? The Max Bofo, I think is one of them. You know this, guys? No, I spend way too much time on YouTube. I just know everyone, know everything. I know everything.
I don't. Pardon, Kay's cooking.
Kay's cooking, yeah, absolute quality. So obviously we represented Kay's cooking. Everyone go check her out. Give her a cheeky follow. God bless, she needs it. Love you, Kay. I don't know who this other guy is though. I don't know if the other guy's content is absolute quality, but that one was surely something. Just recording himself driving around is genius, man. That's what we should be doing.
I also just want to say there's been some comments about the little bench drawing.
Oh shit!
And I thank people for that. It's a pretty cute little bench.
It's a pretty cute little bench.
People wishing they were as cute as the bench. People wishing they were the bench.
God, I wish there was that bench. All those butts that sell me. in my next life.
All about bench.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, that's all Ristov. Ristov is the artist behind all of this stuff that you see on the screen. I say this every time. He actually pays me to say it. he's like, I'm joking. The artwork is all Ristov. He does all of it because he's amazing. So yeah, absolutely. Cool. So sorry about all that. Sorry about the audio issues, and we'll see how it goes. I have no idea what the fuck it's picking up, but yeah. Because Shanks was saying you're clicking minutes. I was like, what? My mic's fucking muted. I was like, oh, fuck. That's what. It might not be the camera mic. It may be some other microphone that's picking me up from my computer. Probably the CIA watching me.
Like 30 microphones set up in one room. It was one of the many mics.
Yeah, honestly, I've got this mic. Got 2 webcams with 2 different mics. So, 2 webcams, 2 different mics. This mic, I've got bloody blue ass snowball somewhere, probably plugged in. And it's one of these. Oh, I've also got. Oh, hold the phone. Holy shit! Wait a second. No. I thought I had really uninteresting, but I've got like a mixer here with like another like a one of these boys. Not that anyone can see us in the chat. Oh fuck, there goes one of my lights. Yeah. It's Britney, bitch.
Well, we need an excuse to get the Britney mic out then for sure.
Yeah. One day I'll hit you up with our new thing.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I've got some reverb and some shit on that, so we can sort that out. Yeah, cool, man. Cool. So where were we, Ristoff? Pick it up from the top. Something spicy.
Okay, so the last thing that I had found, which I thought would be funny for you to take a look at, was the website called the Framley Examiner. Now, I knew about this for years because someone brought me. Oh God, hang on.
I'm getting out for you, everybody.
Someone bought me like a book on this ages ago. It was kind of like I say a book. It's not really. It's like I don't know, like almost like like an old school kind of annual that we used to get. It was a bit like that.
Right.
But it's just something that I think you should read because it's just really, really funny. It's basically a fake newspaper, and it's done really badly, but on purpose.
Okay.
And I think they do their own. Let me just bring it up. Actually,
we are on the front page of the Framley Examiner.
Do their own little podcast, and again, it's done really badly, like and on purpose. But it's just so funny. And that you like reading some of they do like they do everything like an old school paper does. Like not that anyone reads newspapers anymore,
right.
But they've got like the little personal ads, or like they've got like the would like to meet. They've got there's one page where there's like a really scathing review of like a school nativity.
Right. So
it's really, really good.
It's like a spoof paper.
Yeah, it's like a spoof paper, kind of set in a spoof kind of community, I think.
It's almost like the website is also done like one of those old school websites, isn't it?
Yeah. Everything's authentically bad.
Exciting new Framley website design. The Framley Examiner is glad to announce an exciting new design for its internet edition. The editor would like to thank Adam, son of Pete, who works the scanner, who won a competition to come up with an innovative solution to the Framley Examiner website. 16th to the 4th, 2005. Well done, madam. Amazing. Got a little cheeky typo in there.
There's loads of like really bad, like, or just like a little bit wrong kind of formatting things, like when like that cuts off half the article, or they've put like the wrong picture on, or it like accidentally kind of crosses over a bit into the text, and I think it's just like I don't know. There's something about it I just love.
It's like a gold smooth paper.
Exactly.
Have you got anything we can read out? Any specific articles we can go to of your recommendation?
Nothing particular, because looking closely at the website isn't actually. It kind of encourages you to buy the book, but it gives you a couple of sample pages. So.
Oh yeah, I see. New scans, 23rd of the 7th, 2013. This one, yeah. All right.
There's a few there. Again, I don't know because it's so bad. I don't know how up to date it actually is.
Right.
Because they're saying like, oh, it's new for Christmas 2009, and I don't know if that's a joke. I don't know if that happened in 2009.
How did you come across this website?
So this was just the website of the book so someone bought me this book.
Right.
And I just looked on the website, and it used to have. God, I'm accidentally emailing it. It used to have like more on it, like more like the whole kind of
more content, but now they're paywalling it.
Actually, if you click on archive pages on the main page, there are a few, and you can kind of go like to a specific page. So if I click on personal ads 3, this is a good one.
Okay, where is it? So I'm on archive, right?
On archive, and then on the third row, if you go down to personal ads 3.
Third row, personal ads 3. I've got readers offers, news, arts, jobs, blinds, net, classified property, front page. You sure it's third row? Oh, third row down. I see. Sorry.
Sorry. I don't mean third row. I mean third column, dude.
Third column. Yeah. Sorry. You're right. Classified voluntary news. Reader offers, news, arts, jobs, blind test, news, classified property, front page news. I don't see anything about
Personal ads 3. Keep going.
Well, that's it. That's as far as it goes.
What?
Yeah. It's the personal ads 3. Don't see any personal ads 3. No, dude.
That's weird.
Yeah, no,
I can see it on mine.
Ain't that just the way? Send me the link. I'll drop it in.
Okay, wait a sec.
Open the page, send the link.
Let's get this on.
So everyone, we're coming to you each week. We're going to try and bring some spicy things we found online on the internet. If anyone's new to the stream, we've just watched 2 amazing videos. One by Kay's Kitchen, which is called Greek Salad. It's absolute gold. Go check it out. Go check Kay out. And then we watched an angry Englishman give another Englishman absolute grief. So links in the chat. Brilliant. Chat doesn't let me copy links, which is fantastic. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'll whack this in here. We'll quickly read for a bit of the
I just realised why it's not on yours, because I've got my window like squished up, so my third column is your like fourth.
I see. Okay, wonderful. So here we are. Okay, women seeking men. Female, 30. WLTM. Don't know what the hell that means. 3 men.
Would like to meet.
Would like to meet 3 men digging a hole 3 meters by 1 meter by 3 meters at the same rate as 1 man digging the same 3 holes. When shall I meet him, them/him? Show you're working. Use both sides of the paper if necessary. What? Like, what? Days of wines and fools and horses. Day of wine and fools and horses. Attractive female, 43. Would like to meet man. Looks, height, age, unimportant, with at least 250,000 Tesco Club Card points for shopping. Maybe more than once. Box, I don't know what box FE561 means. Does that mean like how to respond to, yeah?
It'll be like yeah, old school like PO boxes. So you'd if you were to write into these back in the day, you would quote that box in a real paper, obviously, and then they would pair you up with said person who is looking for love.
Okay, romantic evening, lovely night out, seeking young couple for lovely night out. Gay divorcee, divorced Mulford woman, 40-ish, 63, curvy, 26, 24, 38. What? 2 legs, 1 leg, seeking caring, attractive, sensitive man with no head for figures. What? And they wrote this all up. They're like, these are the best ads. These are, sex pest, retiring Catholic priest, 62, seeks forgiveness for fun. Little bit dark. Lord of the Ring, bi-curious, Sockford man, lost in middle of boxing ring and unable to find way out. Seeks experienced gay man to show him the ropes. Box FE1676. Take me. Are you guided by a signal in the heavens and/or beauty of your weapon? If you have a birthmark on your skin and have practiced every night with your monkey and plywood violin, you may be ready. Meet me in Manhattan on Sunday or Berlin next week to find out more. Amazing. If there's anything you want to read out, my boy?
Some of them are pretty horrendous. Like that one, it's like, that's what that smell was. There's a dead one of me in your water tank. 3-week-old action. Call the council. 3 lines. Nice. Barefaced chart. Female, 41, blue eyes, brown hair, dressed as a bear. Seeks 2 open-minded men dressed as a tiger for nights out without the costumes.
Okay. Amazing.
Very oily lady wishes to slip into your life.
Sign me up. Where's the PO box? I'm in.
You can know that PO box for you there, mate.
Yeah, mate.
The old oily lady.
Barefaced charm. This is amazing. This seems like a proper classic. One of those classic books you get for your birthday of someone. Like,
yeah.
It is like an absolute classic, like 50 Shades of Grey sort of thing. Like, oh, thanks for it. Oh, yeah. But it seems obviously of a higher caliber and quality to that.
And I mean, if you go into other kind of bits about like where people kind of write in, or fake people write in,
yeah,
there are like some really stupid things. And there's one here. So, oh no, I'm not gonna read that one out.
Read it out.
A little bit against the grain.
Shit, is that, have you seen, there's like obviously one of those ones you get in like a phone box in London. You can see my mouse here. F my opinions and come some sense into them. French people can't spell. All politicians are homeless. Toast always lands inside out. They've got an alien in the reference library. Play it again, you stupid Sam. Kim knows Susan. What? I am so lost. You stupid. Yeah, no.
Yeah, some of them are just like, what?
Yeah, very confusing. People will come across the stream and are like, what the fuck are they doing? So Shank says he's read the one under Be My Bum. So what's that?
The one to Be My Bum.
Handyman. Just not sure of face. Where is it? 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 Look no further. Dream lover. Chest a minute. Looking for love. I'm too sexy. Let's get together. Private dancer. Try something new. Sports ahoy. Heave ho. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Ring. I cannot see it anywhere, mate. Cannot see it anywhere. The one titled, oh, Hell's a Puffin. Okay, wait, where's this one? Oh God, which row? Which row? So I'm trying to find it. Sorry about this. Talking about hell raising. God, oh here he is. Hell's a Puffin. Usually, unusual Mulford woman, early 40s, shaped like a keyhole, seeks genuine man with big round head and narrow body that widens in a triangle towards his huge flat knee feet. Resemblance to a keyhole, unimportant. Amazing. Amazing.
See, I've got another one here, which is people selling stuff. So, like classified kind of things.
Yeah.
And there is a kind of a similar kind of thing, but some of the things. So there's someone saying actual size statue of elephant made of billiard balls, ears red, rest yellow, a lifetime's work, 45 quid. Not bad. Not bad. And then you've got freezer full of individually wrapped eyebrows, mainly ginger. 180 there, 180 quid for a freezer full of eyebrows. Magic porridge pot, lovely mauve glow, and they pulled and they pulled and they pulled, 210 quid.
Amazing.
Lady Olga Maitland, unwanted gift, slightly scarred, 12 quid. So someone's actually selling a tattoo of their own skin. That's nice. Star Wars Millennium Falcon skis with saucy Yoda design, 12 quid.
Gold. This is something like it must be quite a labour of love they're making this, but it's gold, man.
Beerus is here. I just woke up.
Hey, what's going on, dude? Beerus is a sleepy boy. You're always just waking up, aren't you, Beerus?
How's it going, Beerus?
Yeah, it's good to see you, man. So that's called the Family Examiner, everyone. Check it out. Apparently it's a book, and apparently it's pretty good. It says our boy, and you can always trust our boy.
Go on, for sale. Man's black dinner jacket. As new, would suit me, hence no longer for sale. No offers.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's just one of the things that you can just kind of thumb through, and you'll find like the occasional little
nugget of gold.
A nugget, exactly.
Sensible chuckle. Like, oh.
Sensible chuckle. Yeah, like a little coffee table book where you can just pick through at your own abandon.
Yeah, no, absolutely amazing. Bira says daylight saving time ended last night, and I must have thrown off my internal clock, mate. We have
yeah, we had that last week for us, wasn't it?
I know, classic. Still throw me off to this day, because I don't know where I was going with that. I was going to create some conversation around that, but no. Right, so that was our scoop of internet and gold today. I'm going to do some research for next week. I've watched a lot of YouTube, but nothing that we could watch, think particularly bizarre, just like some funny people being funny. So I'll be checking around because there are some absolute gold. Maybe just looking at some really bizarre like news sources, because I'm really not a fan of Vice at all. I used to be back in the day. I think they're absolute shit now, but I think some of their articles are pretty funny. Funny, not in a good way. Like they're so shit they're funny. Vice, you know Vice? Yeah, never watched any of Vice stuff back in the day. Mate, fucking despise them. Did you like my idea in the server? So Beerus is a follower of both of ours, and he's a streamer and stuff. He posted in one of my Discord server, Mints for Wolves, separate gaming thing, around a Minecraft server to create. Beerus, I am not very good at Minecraft. I could never sort that out. You should totally do it, and I will definitely visit your town. I'll definitely visit your Minecraft town, bro. But it's a good idea. It's a genius idea. If only I had the skills and quality of content to create it. Right, matey boy. So, this next section is beautifully titled, Ristov. Pray tell.
What is it? Hang on.
Here's just Faisal. Faisal just jumps in. Just like,
Faisal's here.
he's like, he pops off. He has a little bit of destiny. He's like, oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Let me just give him 2 pence. Where the strippers at? That's it. Brilliant.
Comes back with the strip.
If you Faisal, if you bring us in 3 additional viewers, you can get a strip tease from Ristov in a personal one-to-one Discord chat. For me as well, it's 6. Brilliant. Yo, Beerus, what's
Like
going
how
on?
you're worth double the
No, separately we're both
No,
3. Together
Okay.
we're 6.
You want like middle class stripper kind of like nah.
Well,
Go
Ristov,
for Ristov.
with my strip.
However, if you save the money and go for the 6, the premium content, then you know.
With mine, you get more ASMR.
Oh, with
I'll whisper
mine,
into
you get
your ear
more.
whilst I do it.
You get more household recipes and advice, life advice.
Get more knitwear.
Everyone in general.
Which, of course, is everyone's cup of tea.
There's
Definitely.
nothing you need 9. So 9 will do is both. 9 you get the full
Yeah,
package.
now you get a full package. And that's the thing. We're going to do some selfless promo. It's roughly probably halfway through, if not more than that. But we're just going to say, everybody, we love your faces. If you want to support the stream and you enjoy what we're doing, drop us a cheeky follow. That will be very appreciated. Or just share with your family and friends, because it's that sort of content. Everyone can enjoy it. And
family friendly, isn't it? Everything about it. It's a
Everything.
screams family.
No, do you know what? Obviously, it's rated a mature stream. But what I find really funny is when people like start these Just Chatting streams and they put like 18 plus only. It's like, mate, like, like that has never worked in the history of the internet. You put 18 plus. I tell you what, if I was like a 13-year-old kid, I'd be like, oh yeah, click on that. I'm in. I shouldn't be here. So I would just advise that. Just put the filter on, and then whoever's problem it is who knocks across it, you know what I mean? Monitor your internet better. But yeah. Anyway, I just find that funny. That's something I've noticed in loads of streams. They put up 18 plus only. We'd appreciate it if you were all over 18, if you're coming here, because this is an adult stream. Yeah. What are you saying, Ristov?
No, I was just agreeing. I was saying it would just be easier if everyone was over 18.
Yeah, but
and
it's the internet, you can't control that.
Wary and slightly more polite and things.
Yeah, absolutely. But we can't filter ourselves, so that's why we've got this setting. It's legal reasons, dude. Yeah, no, but it's not, because you can just click on it. On Twitch, I'm talking about, mate, not on anything else. I'm talking about Twitch, you ding dong. On flipping Twitch, you ding dong. That's what I'm talking about. Obviously, other places, that's pretty obvious why you'd put that. But yeah, so I don't get in trouble when I say penis. Penis. Yeah.
Penis.
Amazing. Yeah, I know why they do it. What I'm trying to say is I know why they do it, but I'm just saying it doesn't work. Obviously, they know that too. I guess it's just a safety measure, which maybe we should start doing it too. I'll just put in the details, description.
That's just gonna be a good idea. I'm just gonna say every
viewer discretion.
Every swear word in like a sort of jaunty accent that it kind of doesn't sound like.
So throw some off and swear.
Penis. Yeah. Show me your penis.
Pens. Yeah.
I'm
not even going to search this in Google, but I remember back in the day, no, because since we're talking about penis, what was it? Because there was like, my brother, it was like a thing in school. People, they draw like Pen Island. Have you heard of that?
Oh yeah.
Where they sell lots of pens. Put it together. It's like, oh, look what it says. I was thinking maybe we should just refer it to as Pen Island. Okay, right. So. This is 42 minutes late into our schedule.
Yeah. Off schedule, but hey. So yeah. As we did last time, I've got a couple of discussion points where you can either, give it a good moan, or you can celebrate something amazing that happened. So in this case, I think it's probably going to be a moan, but I've got a couple of topics, and I'm going to ask minutes just to sort of discuss a little bit about each topic. I obviously will discuss myself as my other experiences as well. But I'm not interested in my experiences. I'm interested in his. So, dear friend Minutes, I want to know about the worst holiday you've ever been on. Or when I say holiday, that includes things such as, trips away, maybe a work trip away, where any time that you've not been at home and you thought you were going to get something, that you'd booked with kind of some precision, and then you got there and it wasn't quite what it was billed up to be. So that's what I want to know, mate.
All right, definitely. I've got sort of in the context of themed of that. So bad holidays. Well, I've never really had. I'm one of those boring people who goes to the same place over and over again. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm like, oh, it's safe. You know what I mean? I'm not very adventurous, which is pretty, you know, crap, I suppose. But I always have a good time. But no, I say my worst holiday was when when I was slightly
Do the
losing
same.
my mind, and all I could do was worry about really mundane things, which made literally no sense. But I was I wasn't in a great place. I just remember all the time being like trying to sit on the hammock and reading and thinking, this is probably not on topic or theme at all, but I just remember being like such a horrendous holiday because all I could think about was worrying about stupid things that didn't matter and blah 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 blah. Yeah, how about you, Ristov? And also, guys in the chat, if you want to give us a detail of the worst holiday you've been in, what Ristov was saying earlier, and
Uh,
yeah,
I don't know. I think I've had some, like, I've never been on holiday and it's been absolutely dire, where it's been to a point where I'm like dying to get home. But I had a trip to London when I was a teenager, with two of my mates. I say I was a teenager. I don't think I was. I think I was probably about 20. But anyway, um, we we said, oh, we'll go to London for a few days, and we'd like booked to go to a couple of like clubs and things, and like some arty farty thingies that were happening. So we were like, right, we're going to stay in like a super super cheap place and try and get the cheapest place we possibly can. And my mate was like, oh, I'll book it, I'll sort it all. Yeah, don't worry, I've got it, mate. So we found this place somewhere off Edgware Road. It was quite far out, but it was super super cheap. And we were like, oh, we're not really that bothered. Like, we're going to be out all the time, or we're going to be doing bits and bobs. Like, it doesn't matter. And then we got there and we were like, oh, we were all in the same room. So there was like three of us in the same room in this horrendous like basement room where there was like a tiny tiny window and there was a grate over the window, so you couldn't even like see it or open it or whatever. And then there was a shower in the room, and the shower was literally like in the room. Like, there wasn't an ensuite; it was a shower in the room. That you're like, okay, you shower there.
and
then
everyone
there
just
was, like,
checks. You can see you
yeah,
showering basically. Yeah.
and then there was three of us and there was two beds, so we had to share a bed. And then, but it came like with breakfast. You got breakfast included, and they were like, "We bring your breakfast to your room." So we were like, "What the hell are they going to bring?" Like, it was literally like we had to go past kind of like the kitchen to get in our room, and like through like in and out of like a hole in a cave, and doing all sorts. Like, it was horrendous. And we were there for about 3 nights. And to be fair, I say it was the worst thing ever. It like made the trip because it was so bad.
Right. Always stories to
Um,
tell, sort of thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
But then the breakfast came, and the breakfast was like it. It was like 3 boiled eggs in a shot glass, and like, I'm not kidding, like a pint of like orange juice, and then
Mmm.
like a biscuit or something. We were like, who's done this? Like, what the fuck?
Gourmet as
So you had
fuck.
like rock hard boiled egg served in a shot glass. And then there was one night where we got home really late because we'd been to this there was a place called Shunt Lounge. It was under like Tower Bridge, and they did like art installations all night, and you kind of got pissed in there. It was very good. Anyway, we came back and we walked all the way back from Tower Bridge, and we were staying on fucking Edgware Road, so it was a long walk. And we got back really late and we were like starving. So my mate went out. I was like, oh, I'll go out and I'll get some like pizza or whatever. I'll bring it back to the room. Anyway, it was gone ages. We were thinking, where the hell's he gone? And then we heard like loads of commotion outside, and it was like he got into a fight because he was trying to stick up for someone, but it turned out this someone was like a prostitute,
Right.
and the prostitute was like in a fight with her pimp or her whatever, and he was like squaring up. He was just unbeknownst to it all thinking like, oh, this poor woman's being like hard done by this guy. The guy like nearly killed him. He nearly like shot him, nearly stabbed him, whatever. And we could hear like all this like commotion going on. We're like, whatever. And then we heard his voice. being like, "What the fuck is that?" We were like, "Oh god." Like, we went out to the hotel, and like all the hotel staff were getting involved. He was involved, and I literally thought like one of us is going to get shot here. We're like, one of us is going to die.
Shit.
And yeah, and then this was at 4 a.m. and we had to like pull him in, and it turns out like the prostitute and the guy were kind of like having him on, like to try and like get something out of him or
Oh
try and
god, like
mug
to
him.
con him, sort of thing. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. Shit.
And he totally fell for it. So like, yeah, that was pretty
Well,
horrendous.
can't fucking beat
Looking
that
back,
story. Pardon? Looking for
um,
that what? I missed that last bit.
looking back, it was quite I'm
Funny.
quite glad it happened.
What a flipping
It was
story, bro.
interesting.
That's mental. Like God, and the thing is, they knew where your hotel was and everything like that. That's pretty
Yeah, thankfully that was our last night in the hotel, so we were like, "Whoo,
yeah,
we'll check it out in the morning."
absolutely.
Bye.
Shit me.
And then we like fell asleep on the train home, thinking, yeah, at least we're not going to get murdered in our sleep.
Yeah, that's awful. That's like,
Yeah, it was good.
mate. That reminds me, like, just because you're outside your hotel, I remember staying at this university halls for a night, and I was in the ground floor room right by the door, and I remember obviously some people would come back in the middle of the night, quite drunk, some students, and they're followed by a group of young men who were threatening them and threatening to like beat the shit into them, getting knives involved. But the guys were outside their house, they're outside their flats, and they were egging it on as well. So they're both the conflict was between two sides. But I was thinking, I was about to call the police, and then they just something they left. The people came to the house and they left. But I was thinking, they now know exactly where you live. Like you started a fight right outside your house. What is wrong with you? Like flipping heck. Like it was a big group of guys. I remember. So yeah, I'm glad you were only there for one night and got out afterwards. That's brutal. Faisal says shower and strippers. Now we're talking. Yeah, I saw that open shower. I went to a stag do like that. It was like the bar bedroom, and it was like in the bedroom there was like an open shower. Maybe it was meant for like lovers or something, but it was me and 4 other dudes who were like, and that's where our only bathroom was. So you're taking a dump in front of people. You have to time it very well. And when people are on stag do's, they're like, yeah, let's. So you're always scared they're gonna do some. You don't want to really be vulnerable on the toilet when you're in a stag do's like apartment because they were vulnerable
on a stag do. Yeah, that sounds quite.
Exactly. You have to time your bathroom breaks really well. Yeah, dude. Okay, all right. So, anyone else want to? Oh, Beerus, you missed Beerus. Oh, not Beerus. No. What did he say? Worst holiday? Yeah, Beerus. I cannot stand Thanksgiving. Doesn't help the children. Annoy me a lot. But I generally do not like holiday foods and smells. We don't have Thanksgiving here, mate. Couldn't even. Isn't it just like Christmas? Didn't you just have like turkey and shit and meet together and celebrate?
It's used to everyone to eat, isn't it? I think. Like most celebrations are really. Everyone just eats a load of shit and feels bad afterwards.
Wasn't it like independence from the British? Is that right? Yeah, Independence Day. Is that right? Thanksgiving. No, Thanksgiving's not. It's Independence Day. It's Independence Day. Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Worst decision ever day.
The Thanksgiving is all like discovering America, kind of Pilgrim Fathers.
That's it. Yeah. The turkeys and the Native Americans helping them. Yeah, I remember now. Cool. Yeah, we don't have that holiday, but anything for an extra holiday would be very nice. We need to figure something out.
We have things that the Americans have. We have we have Guy Fawkes Night, which is a weird celebration.
Which happens once a year, but people seem to do it for like 4 days following. It's like Guy Fawkes Night was fucking Friday. Time to put away your. But I just love any excuse to blast fireworks. All right then, mate. So, do you want to do the next 2 questions?
Go for it.
Okay. So I'll ask you, mate. What's so everyone. If you have a little input or a little ditty you want to say, please do drop a. Let us know what whatever it is we're going to talk about. Which obviously I don't even know I'm saying that. Let me just tell you now. Ristov, my dear friend, my dearest friend, tell me about some of the like worst gifts you've ever received and had to or given. Because I can't think of any bad. Well, I've obviously had bad gifts, but I'm always don't really give a shit, but I've given some shitty gifts. But how about you? What's the worst gift you've given given or received? And chat also input yourself. Tell us about your shittest gifts.
I can't really think of anything, to be honest.
You wrote the question.
I kind of wrote this question thinking like, oh yeah, that'll hit me in the night. But I don't know. Like, I think I've probably given more crappy gifts than that I've received.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
But can't think of any.
I was supposed to throw about. I can give you a golden one that I did. I can tell you like an awkward one. I did.
Please do.
You know, like Secret Santa. I was in my old workplace and we all did Secret Santa. It wasn't actually that
Yes.
bad a gift, right? I got my boss, who was a lady. I didn't know what she liked. It was sort of last minute, but I got her like a set of like beers and glasses. Oh my god, I just realized how boring this story is. But anyway, everyone was getting these really nice presents in the Secret Santa. It was the same budget, right? It was obviously something I would want.
What's the
I just-
budget? What's the budget?
Okay, it was like 20 quid or something, which is a bit
20
ridiculous.
quid?
I know, yeah, for a
20
Secret Santa.
For a Secret Santa.
I know.
Every Secret Santa is like 5 tops.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe I might even tell it, but it definitely wasn't 5 there. It was definitely like, it was. So some people got like a little because they're all every job I've ever worked in has always been me and lots of women. For some reason, I don't know. It's just how it happens. So, but I'm not very good at obviously buying presents for girls, and yeah, I got all these beers and glasses. Like, oh, this is a lovely beer. You're gonna love this. And look at this authentic, nice Viking-esque glass that comes with it. And I just remember seeing her absolute face just like drop as everyone else was getting all these lovely gift bags of flower-scented roses and all like gin and things. She goes, I don't drink beer. I was like, oh.
Oh, I'll have it then.
I'll have it then. I'm just like, oh, thanks though. I'm sure I'll meet someone who likes beer one day. I was like, okay.
Even though I'm single and you've highlighted that in front of everyone.
yeah. I was like, oh god. Brutal, but yeah, I don't know why I did that. What an arsehole. Why am I such a dick? Of course she didn't like it. That mean lady. No, I kind of deserved that.
I don't think that's a bad present. I mean,
it's just like.
She could have re-gifted. Like, surely, have you re-gifted something? Like, have you got a really bad gift and then re-gifted and thought, oh, this is really great. I can't give that to my mum.
I once gave my dad a stick of deodorant for Christmas. But
Nice.
it was like when I was like 17. I couldn't find anything. I was like, here you go, Dad. And it was used. I had nothing. I forgot about him, so I gave him
Thanks,
that.
Dad.
Yeah. I remember.
No,
Go on.
I've had some pretty bad ones where it's gone down to the wire, and I'll be like, I'll make them something. Yes. And yeah, it's been like a really bad painting or like something very crafty.
Right.
That's come out like, thanks. Did you make this? Oh, right. Like, oh god.
Oh, yeah, I can sort of see that happening. You have to be like, this is amazing, don't you? But if they've made it.
Hazel's got someone. He's got some bad words in there. Bad words according to.
I had to say yes to it. You had to permit. I don't know why. I think it's auto mod.
Very, very sensitive.
Do you want to read it, Ristoff? I think you can.
It's true. My roommate gifted me a pussy from a sex shop. So in his birthday, I gifted him an ass from the same shop. How nice! I mean, that's a good shop.
Oh, bless you, mate.
How
How thoughtful of you to return the favour like that.
What is this shop? I'm just going to make a note of this shop. It's for Christmas, you know.
Has it got discounts from Honey on it? That's the question. Today's sponsor. Amazing. Wait, why have I not got? Oh, my chat has stopped working on one of my flipping things. 2 seconds, boys. It's great. I bought like a really cheap tablet, which I was telling Ristoff about for just randomly because I thought I needed it to read certain comics on and. Well, just read comic books on. Certain comics. I was like, certain comics.
Here we go. Shoppers.
Yeah. No.
Icy comic shop.
Yeah, and it's basically this piece of shit. So I'm just using it for this as well. But now it's not even working. I'm just wanna... But yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So. Right. Do you instantly judge people by their names for stuff? Is this a thing? People in the chat. Do you guys judge people by their names when you hear them? That seems like a Ristoff thing to do because he's very shallow.
Judgmental and very shallow.
He's exceptionally shallow.
I think it's kind of on the length of, so you, I don't know, let's say you've had a bad or traumatic experience with someone called Sally. Would you then, if you met another Sally, you'd be like, oh, hi, Sally. You know?
Sally? Oh, you're Sally, are you?
In that, I'm not kind of going down on, like a Katie Hopkins kind of road.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, no, I don't like people that are called flowers, even though my daughter's called Poppy, and such like that. So, but more of a kind of like, does a name? Have you got any names that you kind of think, ooh, fuck off? I don't know. I've never got on with a Danielle. Thank you. You know,
Christopher's a
like
kind of a dicks.
really? Do
Yeah,
you reckon?
yeah, I do. Yeah. No, but I do. I've one. Well, one. I had a guinea pig called Ruben, who I adored. This is kind of completely off context, but my cousin, my cousin used to live with us quite a long time. Not live with us, but was around a lot. I remember she got brutally bullied by a kid called Ruben, and she used to hate my guinea pig. That's all I can really recall when I think of her names, prejudged names. I was like, but how can you not like him? He's my Ruben. I named him after the band Ruben. I don't know if anyone remembers them. I liked them at the time. They're like, I can't remember, what did Ruben even sing? They sang like metal.
But I always, it's funny you say Ruben. Like the name Ruben for me is something that like I always think of like posh kids that are called Ruben.
Probably.
So you get like yummy mummies being like, Ruben, come with me, come on, get off that. And they're always called Ruben.
You can definitely assume people, if they're posh, by names. I think that's definitely something that's sort of built into us. I mean, like, but then again, I've got a good friend called Charles. And he's not posh at all. He wouldn't mind me saying. He's like definitely working class, but he's called Charles, and his brothers are called like Monty and stuff. Very posh names. So it's that's interesting. Yeah, because he's from a working class family. So, but you get stuff like, okay, I'm trying to think of a really posh name. Reginald, of course. Reginald.
What's like the opposite? What's like a proper like rough name?
Keith.
That you would. Keith. I don't know any. I would say something like I don't know, like Jade.
Yeah. Or you know, Gary. The name Gary hasn't been named to name someone in England for like 20 years now or something like that. Genuine fact, legitimate, not pulling that out of my butt.
No one under 20 called Gary.
I think
Gareth.
It's something like that. That's probably not true anymore. Someone probably read the statistics like, right, bringing it back. Gary.
Gary's amazing. We'll call her Gary.
I like the name Gary. I have a relative called Gary. Doesn't like his name, but I think it's a really nice name. Well, I don't know if it's a really nice name. It's nice enough.
I know a few, and I've never had an issue with the Gary.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone in chat? Anyone got any names they prejudge before meeting someone? Which you shouldn't, of course, because people can have
names. Their own people.
Their own people. If you didn't know, we're just gonna just a heads up. But certain names are just like Damien.
Like Faisal.
or Faisal. Don't trust Faisal. I'm joking, honestly. Yeah, dude. That's an interesting question because I definitely think I know of people who do that. I'm sorry guys for my mouse going over Ristoff's face. I can sort of like yeah. Yeah, dude. But I think that's a really interesting one. So yeah, anyone want to drop in the chat if you got any stories around horrible holidays, crappy gifts you've given or received, or any. I completely forgot if there's any names you instantly judge in hearing. If you instantly judge a person.
You know of people that will not say like if you're offering a job out, they'll be like, oh no, I'm not going to give it to her because she's called Pauline and I don't like Paulines. You know.
Yeah.
Like that. If you ever come across
that's probably one actually. I think it's one for me. I sort of judge the name Pauline because I know some Paulines and they're very similar.
There you go.
Must be in the name.
I think people called a certain name that are then doomed to act a certain way for the rest of their life because they are a Pauline, Tanya, or a Dimitri.
Or a Frankel.
Frankel. Yeah, that's a very cool name, isn't it?
It's very posh. Right. So, Ristoff, I think I've had this idea of bringing riddles into the stream. I don't know how good these will fall. We're sort of at that level of viewership where we'll never know if anything's working or not working as of yet. So it's also like a test method and test. We were going to move over to transfer the stream setting to podcast, but I just don't think that's a good. We'll try it next stream, like transferring over to that. I think this is just chatting maybe the best way to do it. Because at least just chatting, people know they can come in and speak. If they wish, if they so choose to. So yeah, I've got a riddle for everyone. We have a little jingle for this. That's Legend of Zelda. Don't know where that came from. Riddle time, baby. Riddle time. Okay, riddle me this.
Go on.
A riddle, a farmer's riddle. Alive at both ends, but dead in the middle. What am I? No Googling,
Alive at
anyone.
both ends, but dead in the middle.
This is going to make great content because it'll be us in silence for 2 minutes. Just to try and figure it out. Do you want me to repeat it?
Yeah, go on.
A riddle. A farmer's riddle. Alive at both ends, but dead in the middle.
Has the fact that it's a farmer's riddle got anything to do with it?
Yes, it does. It does actually have something to do with it, yeah.
Does it actually?
Yeah, I think it does, yeah. It's a big indicator.
Alive at both ends, but dead in the middle. That's a really good one. I don't know. I'm usually quite good at riddles.
Dude, this is the one riddle, I swear to God, the one riddle I've come up with the answer straight away. I'm
Really?
shit at riddles, but my grandfather told me this back in the day, and he was like, and I said, da-da-da-da. And he was like, no. And I was like, yeah, is it? No way. And he's like, yeah. I was like, he said, you've heard it. I was like, I haven't heard it. And I hadn't heard it. And it's the one riddle I've been able to get. Other riddles I never fucking get the answer, but I love listening to them and trying to figure it out.
Mate, I can't think of it.
Anyone in the chat? Riddle, a farmer's riddle, alive at both ends, but dead in the middle. What is it? Give a guess, Ristov.
Alive at both ends, but dead in the middle. Dead in the middle. Like a seed or something. Is it a seed?
So, please explain. Why is a seed alive at both ends, but dead in the middle?
It's probably, I don't know, yeah.
Is it a seed?
Well, it's not dead, is it? It's like...
It's not a seed. Forget the seed. It ain't a seed.
Okay, dead in the middle, alive at both ends, dead in the middle.
I'll put it in the chat so people can see it. You keep thinking.
Is it
Don't Google
fire?
it. Huh?
No.
You know what it is?
Is it like a river? No. No, wait.
What? Okay, just please tell me why river.
Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking because it's like I don't know.
Don't know. I don't know. Farms have rivers, don't they?
Yeah, I'm on to the farmer thing.
I'm pretty sure I've heard some riddles that end in river. It ain't the river riddle, Ristov. Ain't that one riddle you heard about 8 times?
You have to tell me. Mate.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm sort of digging here.
Oh.
Or at least Faisal, try and answer it. Faisal's on his game like, what? What are you saying, mate? I heard my name.
Faisal, like, if it's on Destiny, Faisal will know it.
Okay.
Is it Destiny?
I'll give you a clip. I'll give you a hint. Okay. Think of tools that farmers would use, but don't think in this age. Think of a classic farmer's tool that was used, and still used today, but definitely wouldn't work for today. I'll give you 30 seconds.
Classic farmer's tool that is dead in the middle, but alive at both ends.
Well, I don't know if you call it a tool, but something farmers used.
Equipment, some kind of farmer's equipment.
Really
like
essential.
A plow.
Yes. Well done. It's a plow.
Is it a plow?
Because a plow, here's the riddle, you'd have a horse, the plow, and the man at the other end. So horse is alive, the plow is dead, man's alive. Come on, that's really good. Alive at both ends, horse, man, plow, dead in the middle. What? I think that's really good. What are you doing? Oh, mate. Was that beer? Classic.
Okay.
Oh, that was a sick riddle. I love that riddle.
What?
Do you not think that? Oh, mate, come on. You don't think that's
Okay,
good?
yeah. It's all right. I've heard better. I'm not going to go mad for it. I'm not
Okay.
going to lie.
Well,
I feel that's a I don't know. It's not like a kind of moment.
Oh my gosh, I never guessed. I don't know. I thought it was pretty friggin' cool.
No, I'm saying this. I haven't got any better ones.
Yes, that's it. This is probably the most. You haven't drunk today, have you?
I haven't what?
You haven't been drinking at all, have you?
Hello.
Oh, what's that?
No. It's gin and tonic.
Is it? Oh, I didn't realise. I was like, gosh, we've been very good boys today. Not doing.
I know.
Not
Are
doing.
you losing?
I had this. I might have a quick one before we go.
Little.
I don't know what, I keep forgetting that's the camera. I've got two cameras, you see.
I've got no beer, so I was like, oh, I'll need
Yeah, that's the only beer I've got. Apart from that, I've got spirits. Absolutely. I was messaging Ristoff on a Friday night, as you do when you're absolutely plastered. And I was like, let's have karaoke. Let's do karaoke. 50 stream special. We'll have a karaoke stream.
Absolutely.
That'll be amazing. I swear, I don't know why we don't do it in Britain enough. It's fucking so much fun when you've been on the brews. It's an absolute dozy. It's an absolute dozy.
Karaoke.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what's your go-to tune? Have you got a go-to karaoke tune?
I do. It's First I Was Afraid. I was petrified.
I Will Survive.
Do you know what? I think the last time I did karaoke was when I was very young, and that's the song I sang. So I'm like, oh yeah, of course I've got a classic one. That one time all the way back then when I was like a wee lad. I used to absolutely smash it. They used to go fucking crazy for it. But no, I say that probably like one of my aunts maybe. I was like, oh, it's sang that so sweetly, Minutes, so sweetly, because I've always been called Minutes.
Yeah, since you were a child.
Absolutely. Right. Well, might we grab a quick drink and then we'll go into the final stretch? What do you say, V?
Right.
Okay. All right, guys, we're just going for a break. If you are enjoying the stream, drop us a cheeky follow. We're not normally this what's it called? What do you call it when you're like trying to self-promo? Like, please, oh my god, please.
Yeah, desperate.
Yeah, as it's a joint venture, I'm absolutely shamelessly just trying to plug us and get some follows and get people to come say hey and gives us more of a reach because we love it. We love you. We love you.
Oh, don't we?
Yeah. Gives us more drive. So we're just gonna go for a quick break and we'll be right back. And I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm not gonna be not muting it, and neither is Ristoff. He's gonna mute it like a good wee. Okay, be back in a second, guys. We're back at it, guys. Well, almost. I don't know if Ristoff's back, actually. Probably should have waited for him to arrive.
Totally back.
Oh, there he is. Hey, what's going on, my dude? I was saying all good things about you. Ristoff, check this scene out on the stream. It's a close-up. I thought this might be for some spicy bits, but... Like, oh, reaction. Oh, my gosh. Close-up. Oh, then back to mainstream. Welcome back. Welcome back, FaZe. Thank you very much, my dude. Welcome back, everyone. We are back. We've got our drinks. I don't know what Ristoff's got. I've copied suit. I've got ice cubes. I'm a classy boy.
Nice. Yeah, I'm on
Japanese stuff.
No ice.
No ice. Just gin. So I thought you were drinking water this whole time on your caffeine detox. I was like, he's drinking water. What a good legend. Right. I want to start us off just on this final stretch. With what might work or might not work. Which is, of course, we tried it yesterday. On our last first stream, I was doing a thunk with Ristoff, and I was meant to say, what are the French? And I said, I would listen to it in the rewind. It was like, what is a French? And Ristoff was like, what's a French? I was like, yes, what is a French? What's the French? So I sort of like played it off like I didn't say that. But I said, what is a French? Like, that's how my vocabulary works. Sometimes I say something or do something, and it's just because my brain is misses out words or inputs words. Yeah, that'll get me covered for life. Like sometimes my brain just inputs words that are totally out of context. I'm not meant to do
words or bad.
Absolutely. So let me get it up. Right. So these are things we talked about in the first stream. They're called thunks. They may really work for this, or they may really not work for this. Now, thunks is meant to make your brain stop and think about something that you normally wouldn't think about. Meant to fend off Alzheimer's apparently. And it's meant to just be good for your head to answer them and to think about them.
Every now and again.
Everyone likes a bloody thunk. Can I get me a bloody thunk? So, I think I asked you this last time. Now I can't flip and find it on the goddamn thing, but it's on our Twitter page. Let me just go back here.
You didn't want me to see? I did.
Yeah, I was going to say, I tested Ristoff to see if he actually read what was posted on the Twitter, and of course he does.
What's I do?
He knows everything. It's fine. There's some really interesting questions on here. That sort of like make you think, what the fuck? So Ristoff, okay, and everyone in the chat, would you rather live under democracy or under a dictatorship led by Father Christmas? What do you think?
So, I mean, for me, I can't just pick one of those without asking a couple of questions.
Okay,
You
well,
know.
ask. Yeah, well, I mean, I can answer them as best as you can. Go on.
Well, I'm just curious. I mean, obviously, living under democracy, everyone's kind of thinks that's always the best option. You know, everyone gets to say blah 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 blah.
Apart from the dictator.
But what would be involved in like a dictatorship led by Father Christmas? Like what?
Oh well,
Like,
he'd have full power, wouldn't he, over everything? He would be the
what would his be like? His laws, his policies be like?
Christmas every
like
day.
so it would be Christmas every day.
I would assume so. I think this is an interesting thing because it's very subjective, isn't it?
Objective.
But I guess the consequences, Ristov. Do you think dictatorships are right way to lead a country?
That's a completely different question. I would probably say no, because
Unless it's Father Christmas.
Father Christmas. That's exactly what I was going to. Because I suppose it's the kind of thing like if you've got someone in charge that is going to set a rule for everybody, and all the rules are amazing, then that's great. But it's like you're probably not ever going to find that because
No one's perfect, right?
no one's perfect.
But Santa
So
was perfect.
even Father Christmas, which is why I'm curious to know what Father Christmas would have as part of his kind of manifesto, as to say that he can create a dictatorship that would be better than a democracy. Like if anyone can do it, surely it's him.
Surely it's Santa. Surely it's you, Santa. Santa, have I been a good boy this year? Not this year.
But then, I mean, you can, he might have a dictatorship that he thinks is in everyone's best interest, and it's actually the worst thing ever. I mean, I like Christmas, don't get me wrong, but do I want it to be Christmas every day? No, I fucking don't. All right, no. So
You're assuming his
in
policies.
as an example, like, yeah, sorry, Santa, I know you mean well, but it's a no from me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I guess that's quite an obvious one. A dictatorship under anyone isn't good. I don't think. It always has bad consequences. Not very good there, Mr. Ian. I can't remember who this guy is. Ian something, who created the Thunk.
Ian Gilbert.
Ian Gilbert. Ian Gilbert. Okay, let me give you a cheeky one. I think this one's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Right. Is the air in your lungs yours to do with what you like? Wait. I should really not be one reading shit out because I can't pronounce and I get my words mixed up. Okay, let me tell you again. Is the air in your lungs yours to do with what you like? This goes out to everyone. Is it?
Is the air in my lungs mine to do with whatever I like?
Mm-hmm.
I don't fully grasp the concept.
Me neither. I don't get it. I think that's the point. People are like, is it? Some of these actually, I somehow seem to pick the shittiest ones. Like I'm really thinking, oh, this is good. This is good. Then read out loud. I'm like, it's not good, is it?
Yeah. What else are you gonna do with air in your lungs?
Okay, how about this?
For?
How about this? Wait a second. Does opening a window change the size of a room? Does the outside now become part of that room, I suppose?
Well, I suppose, what do you class as outside? What do you class as a room? Like, you could have a...
4 walls, I suppose. And a window doesn't really change anything, does it? That's shit. Okay.
Would you have, like, something like a gazebo? Is that a room? Because it's outside.
Or maybe. Huh. Okay, how about this? If feeding a terrorist makes you a terrorist, does making them a cup of tea have the same effect?
What? Feeding a terrorist makes you a terrorist?
Does making them a cup of tea have the same effect?
Well, by that logic, yeah. Like giving them anything by that
does
logic.
Does it make you terrorist feeding them? I don't. Why did he come up with the premise for that? Okay, how about this? Is not going fishing a hobby?
Not going fishing.
Mm-hmm. Is not going fishing a hobby?
No.
But what if you really enjoy not going fishing? Is that not a hobby?
But is not going fishing the same as not going swimming?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's a hobby, to not go swimming. Maybe you get really enticed by, like, if someone goes, I want to go swimming, and you go, I don't want to go swimming. You quite enjoy that process of saying, I don't want to go swimming and not going. Is that not a hobby? An interest?
So could you say you're doing the same thing, Like if you said, "Oh, I'm not going swimming," I say I'm not going fishing. You'd be like, "Oh my god, amazing! We're doing the same thing."
What?
We're not going fishing. We're not going swimming. Like the act of not going swimming is the same act as not going fishing. Like you're not doing that. You're not swimming. You're not fishing. You're doing not things.
That
It's
could
the
be a
same
hobby
as
in
not
itself.
walking. It's not so like.
I fucking don't know. Do you know what? I don't know. Does this help? Do you feel your brain getting healthier just even answering these questions?
Define healthier.
Faisal says you remove an object so you create more space. I don't quite know all that's in context to Faisal. Did I just ask?
That's the room thing, is it?
You move an object
So,
so
like,
you create more space.
You're moving an object and you create more space, so therefore you are changing the size of a room by opening a window.
Is that what you're saying, Faisal?
So I think that's what he's getting at.
Okay, how about this, guys? This is a better one. If you believe your own lies, are they lies?
Yes. Well, it's still a lie.
Answered.
Even if whoever believes it, it's a lie. It doesn't matter if you believe it.
But if you don't know they're a lie.
Yeah, but if it's an untruth, if it didn't happen.
What if only existence is only perceived through your eyes and nothing else exists? All right. Okay. Moving on. Look, it's funny because in this book you can see the good ones because with Kindle people highlight the good ones. So I'm just gonna go with the highlighted one. Okay. Can you get lost if you don't know where you're going?
Okay, that's a better one.
Isn't it? I'm gonna just do that from now on because some of these are absolute shit and some of them are good.
Can you get lost if you don't know where you're going? Yeah, that's a good one. Probably not, because you've got no sense of where you are anyway, so you're already lost. Therefore, you are lost, and maybe you are.
I guess it's like, well, if I was going somewhere, I don't know where I'm going, but I can't find my way home, but I plan to go home at the end of it, then you're lost, right? But if you are just going out and to not know where you're going, ever, you're never lost,
you say
suppose.
you go somewhere before you go.
I'm saying, like, if your plan at the end of the day is to come home, then you're lost.
You're going beforehand, but you know you're going to come home.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, how about this? Can you think of two things at the same time? Right at the same time? Is it physically possible?
Yeah, that's quite a good one.
I can think of a cheese and an elephant standing next to each other.
Yeah, but is that one thing?
That's one thing, isn't it?
Cheese and an elephant, is that one thing?
Can you think of someone doing the cheese processing? Can you imagine someone making cheese and at the same time think about how cars' pistons work?
Yeah, I can.
Can you? In sync?
I mean, I'm not sure how car pistons work.
Okay, I think this funk section's probably not going to be a keeper.
Women can.
Think of two things at once. I wouldn't know because I'm not one. So.
No. Wow. God.
Yeah, can you believe it?
Haven't known you.
But to be fair, I don't think women can either. Personally.
Whoa.
Whoa, hot take. Is your diary of future plans more important than your diary of things you've done? Who has a diary?
No.
Oh, I guess people do. Nah.
No.
It's pretty easy, isn't it? Okay, last one, okay. If you paint a room, does the room become smaller? Everyone? Last thunk to put you all out of your misery. If you paint a room, does it make the room smaller?
If you like talking technically, then yeah.
Because the layer of paint is making it just a little bit more.
Wall, then it would be like, yeah, tiny bit smaller.
Tiny bit smaller. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Technically, if we're talking dimensions, then yes. Even by standing in a room, you're making it smaller, am I right? Because you're taking up space. As Faisal said earlier, there you go. Oh, this is good listening content, isn't it? Well, I had fun. That's Thunks for you. They're meant to be like, it's really funny because when you're reading them yourself, you're like, wow, yeah, this is, oh, okay. And then when you say them out loud, it's like,
I don't know. I mean, it's obviously quite hard to think of something that no one can think of.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. I think there's probably some worth to them. I can see why it would make your brain work a bit, but I think a lot of them can. The problem is a lot of them were like yes and no
Yeah, I
questions. So
know.
it's
They
like,
try to make you like think about things from a different sort of angle, like a question you'd never ask yourself and never think about is what they're meant to be. But I mean, sometimes that just don't work, does it?
sometimes you
So,
just don't have to think about
then
that.
you've got two human beings putting their brains together. It's like, nah, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
really. Pretty straightforward, to be honest. Pretty straightforward. So yeah,
But hey,
yeah, there you go. So yeah. What do you want to talk about next before we come to a close? Anything you want to like discuss? Anything we should talk about? If anyone in chat wants to bring up anything that we've been talking about over the last 2 hours that we've been streaming for.
check how many people we've actually got in chat. So we've got 5 people in chat.
Yeah, I think the Thunks probably sent off most of
We did
them.
have 50.
Yeah, we did have 50. We brought the Thunks out, and everyone's like, fuck this. Oh, well,
Well,
there's
I
this
think
content.
Faisal is still in chat, I'm assuming.
Mhm.
So
Cool.
I'm interested to know what Faisal would like to hear from us or see, or and because I know you're very keen on this as well. I think Faisal would be good to join in on something with us one day. We have like we coax him into a bit of a call-in kind of thing.
We'll put him on the pressure
Um,
live.
Say anything now, Faisal. Don't agree to anything. I'm not going to
Okay.
sign on the dotted line now. But what we were thinking of is doing a kind of best/worst sort of games, films, books,
Mm.
whatever kind of thing. So it would be quite good to obviously we could both do that. We can sit and talk about what we like, what we don't like. But it'd be good if we get someone else to come and express opinion as well on there.
That'd be great. We'll think about maybe like doing. I know a lot of people do this on the whole podcast sort of thing. They do like my 4x4 or my 3x3, and they just bring in their favorite games. So we're thinking like maybe we'll have like a themed stream next time where we get all the genres. I'll always get the genres off Steam, of like RPGs, action, sort of first-person shooters, and we'll have we'll bring our own favorites and we'll discuss them each. And we're not paying Faisal, so I guess that's you out then, mate.
I'll pay you in love and affection
And memes.
memes.
Yeah.
Mainly.
That was the plan for one of our streams, to have like a themed one, so we'll come prepared with our favorites. And
I also have. I'm going to set you a bit of a challenge for the next stream minutes. I want you to find something very particular, and I'll do the same. So much on the kind of YouTube kind of thing, but we've talked about this before. Is obviously there's lots of people on YouTube that review things or that have like the little things like we kind of sort of have done in a way, but they take it quite seriously. What I want you to do is I want you to, and this is I'm going to call this review the reviewer.
Review the reviewer.
Find a review of anything, and it can be anything. It can be a movie, a book, or a holiday experience. I don't know, whatever. But someone has made a YouTube review of it, and I want you to find the worst reviewer that you can ever find. So it might be like just someone going, "I went on holiday once and it wasn't very nice. Thank you. Please like and subscribe." Like something like that.
Or you have to trawl through YouTube.
Or it could be someone that's like really, really gone into every minute detail and was like, "Well, my favorite film is this for this reason, and it's like a 10-hour video or something. Obviously, we won't watch a 10-hour video, but yeah. So I want you to find a really bad viewer. Not necessarily the review itself might be amazing, but I'm talking about kind of like how it's put together, like sound quality. Someone might be talking through a comb or something while they're doing it, like
like the beginning of the stream with me talking at the beginning of the stream using the fucking webcam mic. Yeah.
So I want you to find a really bad reviewer.
I've already got one in mind. Faisal says, I know someone climb. I think he's trying to say claim that he is level 60 and we should listen to him. Review that guy. He sounds like a sound up boy. Well, funnily enough, I used to do back when I was younger, about 19, 18. I made some comic book reviews. And I put those on YouTube, and they got more views than any of my other videos because I put them in Reddits. But yeah, I remember that was I remember one. I got some dislikes on because I pretty much I read it, forgot what it was, went on the Wikipedia for plot points, and reviewed it. Safe to say I didn't get many likes.
People like you or like how you were that will be doing that with all manner of goodness.
Yeah.
So honestly, like a really bad, like the K's cooking reviews.
K's cooking reviews. Gosh, that's a challenge. Okay. Gosh, I can't even think of a challenge to set for you.
You don't have to, mate.
I think that's a good theme. So yeah. Next time we're not streaming next Sunday, everybody. So just keep an eye on the Twitter and the Discord for any news in between now and the next following Sunday. We may even change days. We'll sort it out. We'll see what's going on with like the whole thematic layout of this, because I don't know if Sundays is a good day for both of us. Who knows? Maybe we'll keep it Sundays, maybe we won't. But we will be
midweek stream potentially.
Yeah, definitely sort our midweek stream. We'll sort it out. But I know the best way you can find out when we're streaming, of course, is to drop a follow. Absolutely, drop a follow. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube. Listen to us on Spotify. And then follow. You can join the Discord because we bring in friendly people. And that's pretty much it. So follow us on all the social medias. Apart from Instagram, obviously we don't have that, but we've got it. But whatever. Yeah. Maybe that sounds like a good plan. Potentially, just put hot memes on there for everyone. Just remember to credit the memer, or you get in trouble. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say, Christoph? Anything else?
I don't know. What have you got planned for the week? Anything spicy, exciting?
Just trying to get through it without wanting to.
Right.
Just trying to, get through it. Just want to get through it, and it's not, and it's something. Let's see if we've got any. We need to get on this. Oh, do you know what, Christoph? I've had our buttons on this whole time on Twitch. That's pretty aesthetically unpleasing. People who've come in, they've seen our 2 massive follow buttons above us, which is so annoying. But oh well. The recorded version will be fine, and if people had a problem with it, they would have said something, and no one did. So
yeah, no, so
I'm sure people didn't like it. So that's what it's meant to look like, guys. Look nice and fresh. Silly me. God, I'm not doing very good on the technical version of today, am I?
Amazing.
Yeah, dude. I mean, let's just quickly. No. So yeah. So thanks everyone who came. We really appreciate it. We appreciate any follows, any whatevers. I'm going to stop saying that now. I've said it enough. But we will be back again with a themed stream. And we look forward to you there. Yeah, when we do these streams, we're going to drop in the Discord on Twitter what we're going to be talking about. And if any of you guys want to bring in your own lists of your top picks of like video game genres, or we're going to do movies one day maybe and books. But I know Ristov's only read one book in his whole life, so we're a pretty short list. Joking, banter.
Tell me what the book it is.
It is, of course,
The Argos Catalogue, 1991.
The Argos Catalogue, 1991. I'm absolutely. I'm trying to get a clip in for every single thing we do. Every stream, I'm trying to get some clips in. You know how it is. Do a bit cheeky bit of promo. So I will sort that out in a minute. So yeah, guys. With that, we will see you again. Yeah, if you want to hear for the next stream, you want to see when we're next streaming next. It might be mid next week or following. But you can check out the schedule. Everywhere will be updated when we have a plan. Otherwise, thanks everyone for coming. It's been good. Been fun. All right. See you guys later then. Take care, boys. Okay, next time I'm not gonna put my mouse in your box so much, other stuff.
Excuse me? What did you just say? Keep your mouse outside of my box, Jay.
All right, bye guys. Take it easy.